So clearly, God has given us spiritual gifts. And these include the gift of prophecy that a lot of people are mesmerized by. It includes the gift of miracles, gift of healing, teaching, tongues, exhortation, and mercy. And as I talk about mercy, I got to go a little deeper in this because there are a lot of you with the gift of mercy and not understanding it's a spiritual gift, right? You don't like to see people suffer. You don't like to see people struggle. Some of you, you're watching and you're listening, you will give away the clothes on your back. And you're wondering why you are like that. And many times people are not even grateful. You give and you give and you give, and people will take and take and take. And the same people will look you in the face at some point and say you've never done anything for them. But still you continue to give, even though you want to beat yourself because you're like, why do I do this? Now, I got to explain to you now that there's a gift known as the gift of mercy. Amen? And that gift, more than likely, is active in some of you. God has given you what we call a gift of mercy. It's a spiritual gift. It's not an accident. It's not a buck up. It's not some wayward thing where you find that your heart is with the vulnerable. You find that your heart is for helping people. If you go to Romans 12 and verse 6 to 8, it mentions in, I think it is verse 7, right? Yes, verse 7. He who exhorts in exhortation, he who gives with liberty, he who leads with diligence, he who shows mercy with cheerfulness. So those are spiritual gifts that have been listed again in Romans 12 and verse 6 to 8. Amen? So make sure you're writing these down. So the fact that you have a heart for people and people are not grateful, even family members, you give and you give and you give, and because they know you're a giver, they keep coming and they keep taking. But I want you to understand, you're not foolish. There's nothing wrong with you. It's a spiritual gift that God has given you. It's called the gift of mercy. Amen. So I hope you understand, people of God. You might not even be saved, but there's a spiritual gift that is upon your life. When you become saved, all of that can become activated and you can walk in the call of God that is upon your life. So